What is the purpose of mubah affairs, ikhwani akhawat? Allah Azza wa Jalla, what did He create us for? Worship. What's the evidence? وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah did not create jinkind nor mankind except to worship Him, Azza wa Jalla. So if we were only created to worship Allah, what is the purpose of mubah, permissible affairs? Why can't everything we do be related to obligations and prohibitions? Why are there mubah affairs? What do you think? Muzammil? For there to be ease. Ahsant. Barakallah feek. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He is our creator. Naam. Allah created us. And He knows us better than we know ourselves. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said, خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا. Mankind was created weak. And He knows that if we were to spend or try to spend every moment in worship, it will be difficult for us. Rather, it will be impossible for us to do. The only ones that can do this are the malaika, the angels that are created from light. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He describes the malaika, the angels, يُسَبِّحُونَ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ لَا يَفْتُرُونَ, that they worship Allah, they glorify the praises of Allah day and night, and they never tire. As for us humans, then we naturally become weak after worship. Even if we spend a long period of worship, we become tired after doing so. Like in Ramadan, when you spend the night praying, Taraweeh and Qiyam al-Layl, you need some time to rest because you become tired. And there's an instance of this where the Prophet of Allah explained this to the Sahaba. One time there was a Sahabi named Hanzala, radiallahu anhu, and he said to him, Nafaqa Hanzala. Hanzala committed hypocrisy. The Messenger of Allah asked him, وَمَا ذَاك? How is that? How have you committed hypocrisy? And he said the same thing. قُلْتُ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ, O Messenger of Allah, نَكُونُ عِنْدَكَ تُذَكِّرُنَا بِالنَّارِ وَالْجَنَّةِ حَتَّى كَأَنَّنَا رَأْيَ عَيْنٍ. That when we are with you, O Messenger of Allah, you remind us of the fire and paradise, and it's as though we are seeing it with our very own eyes. However, فَإِذَا خَرَجْنَا مِنْ عِنْدَكَ, that whenever we leave your presence, عَافَسْنَا الْأَزْوَاجَ وَالْأَوْلَادَ وَالضَّيْعَاتِ نَسِينَا كَثِيرًا, that we become preoccupied with our children and our wives and our livelihoods, affairs of the dunya, and we forget much of the hereafter, of the fire and the paradise. So the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said to Hanzala as well as Abu Bakr and those in that gathering, وَالَّذِي نَفْسِي بِيَدِهِ إِن لَوْ تَدُومُونَ عَلَى مَا تَكُونُونَ عِنْدِي وَفِي الذِّكْرِ, that by the one whose hand is in my soul, if you were to remain in the state you are in when you are with me and in remembrance, what will happen? لَصَافَحَتْكُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةِ, that the malaika would shake your hands عَلَى فُرُشِكُمْ وَفِي طُرُقِكُمْ, while you're in your beds and while you are in the street, on the roads. وَلَكِنْ يَا حَنْظَلَ, however Hanzala, سَاعَ سَاعَ, meaning there's a time for this and there's a time for that. There's times where you worship Allah, where you pray to Allah, and there's times when you relax, you sleep, you rejuvenate yourself. And he said this 3 times. He repeated this 3 times. So this is the wisdom behind Allah Azza wa Jalla giving us these mubahat, these permissible affairs, so that we can use it to recharge our iman, motivate ourselves, so that we can use it to worship Allah in the best state. Naam. So this is the reason why mubahat exists.